popping questions. So excited.
All right.
Everybody.
I was like, I knew it was with you, but I didn't see you.
How you doing?
She has editing discretion, so just remember that for.
Yeah, we're gonna really take our liberties with that one, right, guys? Yeah. Can never put anything past how people are gonna twist things. So.
I mean, there are like the amount of attention on this race right now. Hamawy's like, I'm gonna get out of here.
Everyone
I'm worried about you and being next to me, so.
Oh no.
Okay, Abdul has 5 minutes.
All right, bismillah. We got some time.
Okay. All right.
Just push my other little.
Let's just dive right in then. We're good with the audio and everything? Okay. The thing is, I wanted to keep that part in there. As historic as that convening was and that conversation, that round table, bringing together these 4 Muslim public servants for the first time in conversation together. One of the most compelling moments of the evening that stood out to me was when they decided that they felt too uncomfortable to even be represented with symbols of their faith because of the way that they would be attacked for it. Thank you all so much. What an honor, truly. Thank you all. Wallahi, I'm so honored that Muslim Girl can be the platform for a conversation like this. Thank you. Always.
Appreciate you.
That they have to preemptively be sensitive to any possible thing. No other religion experiences this.
Hola, ¿cómo están amigos? Buenos días.
What did you call me this morning?
I call you a lot of things. Can you be more specific?
Inshallah, if it's like anticipated a win, then what's like the strategy now?
So I need to look cute.
Win again.
I didn't know what to expect when I was showing up. I've known of Abdul for many, many years, but it wasn't until I arrived in Detroit that I realized just the extent of attention that this race was really attracting now. Michigan is home to Dearborn. Dearborn is a city with the largest Arab population in the entire country. Number 2 is Paterson, New Jersey, of course. It felt like the center of the country was in Michigan. It was really special for me to see Rashida. Seeing Rashida and Ilhan is always such a treat. I've known both of these women for a very long time. Rashida even far before she became a congresswoman. And I can't fully put into words how much they mean to me.
Even when you give yourselves little special names and little different titles, we know it's you. See all these amazing candidates taking that pledge and saying, I got you, I'm not going to sell you out.
Ilhan has experienced more personal attacks against her than any other public representative in American politics from the president himself. Trump essentially launched a war of words against her, sicking his entire following against her and making her America's public enemy #1. So it definitely felt like a moment of a lifetime to be out there in Michigan with them as this was all going down.
Shout out to Zora.
Meeting Donovan for the first time was everything that I expected it to be. I realized it truly is people like Donovan. Those are the types of leaders that the American people deserve.
Well, now it's what, 2 days now? It's done. Damn it, fucking vote, and we're gonna win this.
Thank you so much. Best of luck. You're already a winner.
Need to do Operation Haram.
DTE sucks. The DTE sucks. That APAC sucks. That APAC sucks. That the billionaires suck. That the billionaires suck. Those three. Get fucked. Get fucked.
I just got to my hotel room and look at what they have waiting for me, you guys. We're ready.
Oh, we want money out of pocket. Money in your pocket. I know.
gonna get run over by the banner. So we are out here today at one of the final rallies before Tuesday's primary. Dr. Abdul El-Sayed is out here in the neighborhood, and there are community leaders from across the country that have all convened right here in Detroit. You ready for sleep? We got this. We got this in the bag.
Are you sticking around for election?
Melissa Flinda's out here. We got this in the bag.
The thing that I've been just so grateful for is in all those rooms, people have welcomed us to have a conversation about the collective we that we want to build moving forward. We think about politics too often as this competition between two parties or two individuals. That's not it at all. That's not the point of our politics.
I got to meet Abdul's wife, Dr. Sada, who was by his side literally the entire time that we were out there. And we had a very interesting conversation on the side about just the level of attention and scrutiny that the spouses of Muslim public officials have been on the receiving end of.
We want money out of politics, money in their pocket, Medicare for all. People are done with the politics that's bought off by corporations, by special interests. They want to know that their politicians actually work for them. And we all know what sits on the other side of August 4th, which is Mike Rogers and Donald Trump. And if you want a lackey for Donald Trump, you want a guy who's never seen a corporate...
I was invited to pull up and tell the story of what exactly is happening here with Abdul.
There's no better place in the world to do that than right here in Detroit.
With other religions, there's a certain level of tolerance and understanding that Islam is simply not treated with in the public eye, in large part, I think, because of the language that our public officials use, even our own presidents.
Let me pray for you. Yeah. I was praising the Lord in there. I was worshiping.
Putting your hands up.
I think we all already knew, even at that point, that if and when Abdul won, inshallah, that it was going to get much, much, much uglier before the general election. At this point, I would say the vibes were extremely confident. All of the polls were coming in saying that Abdul was going to win by double-digit margins, to the point where a lot of the canvassers were almost instructed to divert from the Abdul race and instead focus on Donovan McKinney, who was running for Congress, because that one was more uncertain. What's happening in this race is seriously just historic. I really can't overemphasize enough how special it is what's going on over here. Tens of millions of dollars have been poured into Abdul's opponent. Meanwhile, he's raised his entire campaign from grassroots donations and has been coming at this with straight people power. That is setting a really huge precedent for the direction that American politics is going in. Not even tens of millions of dollars in political funding from lobbyists, from super PACs, is enough to squash people power. And that's enough that should give us all hope and so much optimism for what's possible. Wait! Oh my God! Yo, that's super 8 Mile though. They ditched us. They're like, nope. Bro, they slowed down and drove off. We just got ditched by our bus. We're stranded right now.
They don't know who I am.
We're stranded. Now what? Yeah, we got stranded. Wait, I feel like rejected right now. Like, what did they see in us that they were just like, nope? At that point, I just needed like a self-care hour, you know. The social battery was going down.
Operation Yalla CDS. Protein C receipts.
Operation Yalla complete.
Success. We did it.
The days leading up to a primary are exhausting, okay? Like, there's a lot of stuff going down. It's the final stretch. Yeah, pressure. We had a busy day today. Back-to-back events. Bonus of having floor-length pants is I can sneak the speakers in there. Pro tips. Mean hi. Like the rest of the people here are just like, why are you always on Arab timing? I'm like, bro, what do you... First of all, we're in Michigan. Pit stop in the bathroom. You're so tiny, my hand is like blocking your face. Aber is my girl. I was so happy when I heard that she was coming in from New York.
Kawas is in the house from NYC. Our newest state senator for New York.
I just won a primary in New York State to be hopefully the first Palestinian American and Muslim woman in the New York State legislature.
So here's the thing, like conventional wisdom says the amount they've spent against us, like he's gonna win. But we have not met his supporters on the door.
So we kidnapped Aber.
Hello. I'm at your women university.
Yeah, she's supposed to be at a canvas with Hasan Piker right now. I mean, they're going out there with the canvassers, with Rashida's people. We are so sorry to those people. We took Aber from you.
It feels like history here.
It is. It is history. NYCGSA in the house. I believe this pool party was covered in the New York Times, actually. Hasan Piker and a bunch of other social media stars were there.
Being here. Welcome to Michigan.
We have a certain level of holding like people accountable.
Keep the eyes on the
100%.
absolutely.
And
yeah, it was at this pool party where the viral "Are You Cocky" clip was shot. So that should give you an idea of the vibes. It was just very laid back, very informal. Everyone was having a good time.
Okay, we are so excited about tonight. Also, we look so red, white, and blue. I don't know if that's
Oh my god, we actually really do.
Abdul's colors.
It's primary day.
Primary day colors.
There were a lot of private moments that happened on primary night that didn't make it into that all access episode. This is what Muslims do when we're stressed out about an election. We're at the VIP reception and they have us holed up in a bowling alley right now. You know, it blows some steam off. It's like the thing about it was that the race was much closer than we initially anticipated or what we expected from the poll numbers. It just reaffirmed to me to never get too comfortable. You should never underestimate the effort that it takes to create change, especially to get the first in through the door. And we have our Congresswoman, Rashida Tlaib, who just won her primary again. My future colleague, Donovan McKinnon. Inshallah, next one up, we got Donovan left. Got it.
Look, man, we'll put together a plan for you, man.
I don't
It's been called. Newly minted congressman.
Fuck you, man.
After Abdul has just been called the primary for him.
Look at that. Congressman.
Big money out of politics. The real lesson that I took out of the Michigan primary is that truly things are changing. All of the anti-Muslim attacks are getting tired and outdated, and the American people are really outgrowing them. It's still at a fever pitch, unfortunately, because of those that are in power right now. But in terms of the people don't buy it. I've never been more hopeful and optimistic for what's to come.